there! Welcome to Everything Coptic, and this is the Coptic Couch. Which you would think the couch itself would be more Coptic. I should take your scarf
Yeah, I know.
and drape the thing.
You think we should have icons in the back?
We have windows.
Yeah.
Well, in my room in SF, I have icons.
Yeah, I know. I've seen.
I have the icons of Saint Moses. I have a few. I have Saint Moses and Saint Anthony on the bottom. I have Christ, the Virgin Mary. Yeah, I have a bunch of the icons there.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a thought I've always had.
Mm.
I wanna share with you. Usually when there's an interview, I'm asking questions, but this time I want to share a thought and get your feedback. Okay, I've always had this thought. The church should be a collection of icons. What does that mean? And I think you'll see this.
Okay.
Icons are images, and each icon we learn something. We just visually we take it in. And I think that in the Coptic Church, there's different ages. There's different circumstances. You got the dude who's in high school. You have someone or grade school, whatever. You have someone in college. You have someone who's married. You have someone who's single and working. Young professionals. You have older people. You have people who stayed single their whole lives. You have people who went to the military. You have people who different careers, different everything. And what you notice with every person is every one of these is on a different stage of their walk with Christ. And I wonder if we can look at what is a young professional who believes in Christ? What do they look like? Okay, well, let me look at that person and see their life. Oh, that's an interesting icon. I'm learning a lot. How I can be a young professional. I wonder what it's like to be a young married couple, newly married, and they live their life with Christ. Okay, let me look at this couple. Oh, interesting. What does an older couple look like? Oh, and what is it? A young priest? What is an old priest? You see what I'm saying? You see all these different analogies. What is it for? I'm in elementary or junior high maybe. What is it like for a high schooler? What's it? You can always look ahead. I think in a perfect church, you could look and you could see others. And maybe not everyone is a model person, because we're a church. We're like a hospital. Mm. People are sick. We're trying to heal. We're trying to become more and more Christ-like. But I wonder if in a perfect church, we would see every person can be an icon, a different image of Christ and what it's like to live in that specific situation. Almost so, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do if he, not to say he's married, but if he was in this situation with this person and this thing, how would he act? What would Jesus do if he was this or whatever? Just an interesting, I don't know if you have anything to add. It's just a thought.
I mean, a church, especially a Coptic church, as a congregation, we're supposed to be icons. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be the saints in the church.
We are created in the image and likeness of God.
Yeah, so I mean, we may not have, for example, you brought up a newlywed couple icon, but we can see two newlywed servants.
Okay.
And we can view them as an icon and see how they, grew separately in Christ, but then came together in Christ.
Yeah.
So that's one example. And I mean, for the junior high kid, you have the young martyrs.
Interesting. Abba Oneness.
Yeah, Abba Oneness or Charlbanoub or other saints. And if for the young adults, you have the Prince Maximos and Domitios, who are very wealthy, and then they decided to deny themselves and deny the world and go seek monasticism. So you can, as people in the actual church, we can view icons, relate to them, relate to saints, to the icons or the synaxar, but we can also view ourselves.
That's interesting. You bring up what's called the militant church and the heavenly church, where the church still on earth, the church that's still struggling, and there's the heavenly victorious church. But we are still one church. We still pray the commemoration of the saints, because these are still a part of our church, and we ask in the litany of the gospel, let's hear and listen, let's believe in the gospel through the prayers of the saints that we can live according to the gospel because they did